And welcome back
What's up?
to the Hawks Nest podcast, where
We spread glee
we eliminate negativity. It's great to be back. Season
once
2,
again.
episode
4. 4. That's my favorite number.
Episode 4. That is your favorite. I didn't know that. That's cute.
My grandpa called me 4 when I turned 4, so that was my favorite number ever since.
Your grandpa called you 4 when you turned 4?
Like my nickname became 4 until I was like 12. It stopped, but like instead of calling me Ian, he'd called me 4.
Interesting.
Okay.
Get us into our special days. You did the first one. I'll do the second one because the second one's personal to me.
That is true. International Family Day.
Shout out
You
families.
know, families are pretty gnarly.
We're a family.
We like, yeah.
In a sense.
We are a
We're
family.
in our own little Hawk's Nest.
And it's also National Straw Hat Day. Shout out Luffy from One Piece.
And if you flip one upside down, it's kind of like a Hawk's Nest.
It's true. In a sense.
In
We
a
stole it
sense.
from a Hawk's Nest. That might not be great. Let's catch everybody up since our last episode. Tell us what happened.
The Lip Dub happened. 2024 Lip Dub. It was district-wide. All the schools participated. Thank you to the whole CSTV class and some members of Media 2 and H for putting that all together.
It was fun. I was running around a lot during the day doing it. I ended up in it like 2 times, which was fun. That was intentional.
You had to act like you were there.
Yeah, because I was there. We also had prom. All three of us were at prom. We all actually saw each other
Yes,
at
we
prom.
did.
Prom was
I
awesome.
loved the purple, by the way.
Thank you.
I'll put in a picture of it. I'll put it right there. It can be behind you. And last weekend.
Was Cinco de Mayo.
Yes,
On
Cinco de
Sunday.
Mayo.
Rockford, I work at the corner bar, and they have like a celebration for Cinco de Mayo. Last year, we had like twice as much business. This year, we were really slow, so we were overstaffed, but I still enjoyed it, and it wasn't as hectic as normal. So
That's
It was
good.
pretty nice.
And technically, since last time, by the time this episode is released, our seniors will be gone. Which is kind of a nice segue into this episode, where we're going to be talking to my favorite senior. I don't pick favorites, but we're going to be talking to a senior. And you know what? I'll just let him introduce himself.
Hello, guys.
I had to put that in there. We haven't showed off our equipment. We should actually talk about that. We have new equipment. Since season 2, we have new boosted equipment. Let me see. Eli, you want to try some out?
Yeah.
Pick any one of these things and you can press it here.
Yeah, press
See what
one
you
of those.
got. Monster.
And then
one
just
of these.
talk.
These
Press one, you'll
correlate to
figure it
that.
out. You'll figure it out.
Hello, I'm Eli Howland.
That one's like a
Welcome to the
megaphone.
Hawks Nest.
Yeah, that is a megaphone.
You also have this one. I like that one.
What's this one?
That one's silly. But yeah, okay. So this is Eli Howland. Introduce yourself. Tell us something fun about you.
My name is Eli Howland. I'm a senior at Cedar Springs.
The senior.
The senior.
The only senior here.
Yep.
My favorite one.
The last remaining. One of a kind. Something
Yeah.
fun about myself.
Yeah. How do you know me and Ian? How do you know me and Ian? For the people who don't know,
I've been friends with Evan for a long time.
we have been,
We started playing on the same soccer team way back when. How old are we?
dude. We've been friends for a while. It's been.
For a while.
We are day ones. I'm trying to think. It was like third.
Was it that long ago?
No, it was like in
I feel like it was like 5th grade.
fifth grade. We used to jump on his trampoline and talk about the video game Detroit Become Human.
Yes, we did.
That was how we
Cool.
bonded.
What is that video game?
It's actually a really cool video game. It's like a story game, like a Telltale game
You
where
choose
you like
your own story.
yeah, and it's about a dystopia in Detroit,
Ooh,
Michigan,
that
where
sounds
there's
fun.
androids, and
Dang.
androids are becoming conscious and trying to take over. Not take over, but revolt.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a really good thing. And then Ian, friend.
And Ian.
I think the first time I met him was at Evan's 7th grade birthday party,
I think so.
and I played Mobaba on the bells.
Oh, I forgot I had the little xylophone. Okay, so interview time. First
Okay.
question: What are some or one of your favorite memories from high school?
I think some of my biggest memories come from soccer. Only got to play 2 years, but
Like name like a moment that's like special to you on the soccer team.
I think coming back after my knee surgery was pretty powerful to me. Just a big welcome back and everyone happy to see me.
Seems really nice. Actually, sounds really nice. I won't lie.
Elaborate on that knee injury, like
Yeah, if you want to.
if you want to.
Yeah, of course.
The struggles of it.
I tore my ACL twice, both during soccer games, and I've had 2 surgeries on them. which meant I couldn't play in my final 2 seasons of high school soccer. But I was still part of the team.
Yeah.
It was a super fun time.
And I
Yeah,
know
that's awesome.
soccer is important to you. I mean, we met through soccer.
We did. It's been
Soccer has been a big part of
a
your
big
life.
part of my life.
Yes, I cut it short after 8th grade, after COVID.
You did.
I hit like a COVID coma and forgot. I literally my big skill was that I had pretty good soccer IQ.
He
and
did.
then
He was a smart player.
after COVID, I don't know what happened. It got wiped from my brain. Like it all left. I have no idea where it went. But
More on
what I
that
remembered.
knee injury. What are some of the hardest parts of high school, whether social, academic, anything like that?
How does that have to do with the?
Well, because
Well,
that was
that
a
was
hard
a
part.
struggle.
That
That
was a
was-
struggle.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
what were more struggles?
Okay. I've taken some pretty hard classes. I mean, AP classes were tough.
What was your hardest AP class?
AP Lang was the hardest for me. I'm just not a
Not
just
an
not a
essay
big
writer. Explain to
Especially
people
not-
who don't know, like what is the exam for AP Lang? I'm taking it. By the time this comes out, I took it yesterday.
Yep. Well, AP Lang, the exam is what, 3 essays in 2 hours, a little over 2 hours.
I think it's 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yep. And then how many multiple choice questions? Like
50?
I think it's 50.
55?
Yep. All in the span of like 3-hour test. It's
Are they, like,
exhausting.
DBQs, like document based, or is it
There's
just
a,
like a
uh,
prompt?
There's
kind
like
of.
an argument question where you have to like pretty much make up all of your own
All evidence is,
in your
Dang,
brain.
off the
yeah.
dome.
but you can.
It's all like hypotheticals.
It's honestly kind of the easiest because my go-to is either mention Naruto or mention High School Musical, because High School Musical is so widely applicable.
Oh,
It's insane.
yeah,
You could talk about like breaking social standards. Like I talked about disobedience, and I had Rosa Parks as one of mine,
Oh, yeah.
and Troy Bolton,
Okay, yeah.
because I was trying to talk about how he changed people's minds.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I can do singing and basketball, and Naruto because there's like 500 episodes, so
There's a lot of. There's a lot to
I can
it.
pick anything. I can pick anything. But yeah, did you? What was your? Did you end up passing?
I did. I
Okay.
passed. I got a
Okay.
3.
Well, that's
So-
good. That's good. That's good.
Yep. We'll take it.
Yeah. Did you learn anything in high school that you think, because you don't know yet, but do you think it'll apply to your like future career, your future life?
Well, I've been taking like college classes through early middle college and through AP, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna.
Ian Clank just dropped his computer back there. Anyways,
And I'm not really sure like what I want to do after college, but as far as the next step, which is college, I've learned some pretty good skills about
That's
taking
good.
those sort of classes.
do you have an idea of what you want to do, like once you get into college and study and start as a career?
Well, I'm going to GRCC, and I'm just getting my like Associates of General Studies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really sure where I'll end up in like a career, but maybe I'll figure it out next year.
Yeah.
Kind of a exploration year for me.
Mm-hmm.
Some self discovery.
Are there some things that you're like considering, or like you're like, man, if
Oh,
I
yeah.
could do that as a job, that'd be cool?
Yeah. Well, not necessarily jobs, but I've thought about some fields. I'm pretty interested in psychology. I think the human mind is really cool. I'm also pretty big in like architecture, landscaping, stuff like that, and interior design. So I'm taking some architecture classes next year. See if I find any interest in that.
That'll be
sort of
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
I know you're a landscaping god. I saw you were mulching the other day.
I was mulching
Yes.
our backyard.
That was nice to see, because we have not mulched. I don't know if we will till like the summer.
I think we just mulched.
I think we have to, but we're kind of putting it farther and farther back because I don't think any of us want to. In our
Yeah, I get
because
that.
it's a lot.
What was your favorite year of high school? Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
I
Super
think this
senior.
year was my
Super
favorite.
senior. Okay.
Yeah.
What about it?
I don't know. I made a lot of good friends. I've gotten closer to both of you guys.
Yeah.
It's been fun. We had spring break together.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, we
That
all
was
went on
awesome.
spring break together. That was awesome.
yep. It was good.
A lot
Good
of
bonding moment.
Yeah,
for
I
the
feel
group.
like I feel like for like vacations like those, there's like memories that are lifelong. Like there's some things in that trip that I will remember.
Not forget. It'll
Yes.
stay with
Yeah.
us.
Yes, for sure.
What's some advice for people, whether going into their senior year, other fellow seniors, or coming into high school?
Yeah, like
Any advice?
Give some high school
lessons
advice.
learned?
Probably my biggest lesson learned, as like cliche as it is just don't give up.
Yeah.
Because if you give up, it's going to be a lot harder than if you just powered through.
Mhm.
So you get behind, catches up with you. You can get burnt out.
And then you got a lot more work because if it's like
Yeah.
you're one assignment
Yeah.
behind, then you skip that and another, then you're 2 behind, and it adds up.
It builds up
And
fast.
it may, I don't know, it may feel like it's helping you, like you're giving yourself a break, but I feel like subconsciously it always adds stress knowing that you're falling
Yeah.
behind.
That's why I'm with like procrastination. Like the
Yeah.
difference between if I finish my homework the day it's assigned or the night right before it's due, like it's stressing me out all the way up until
Yeah.
that night.
I need a water break. It's hot. You guys want some water?
Yeah. You're right, it is hot under the light.
It is. This, for people who don't know, the lights we have here at the CSTV studio, they're like studio lights. So they're like practically heat lamps. Like they
Yeah.
are bright, and we have them turned down too, so they are still pretty steaming.
Pretty toasty.
Another question I have, like what are some of your favorite teachers and why? Like shout them out, talk about them.
Big fan of Mr. Stewart. He kind of powered me through my very first AP class. Taught me that I could get through.
Yeah, you're
harder
capable.
Classes. Yeah, that was good. Mr. Painter, loved Mr. Painter.
Me too.
So my pre-calculus goat.
Yeah, another soccer person
Another
too.
soccer person.
We have H. Painter. I don't know. I
Painter.
forgot. And then Stuart doesn't do soccer, but
Does
prob-
he do anything to do with sports? I feel like he has. Maybe
Stewart?
that's just in my head.
I don't
Kickball.
think so. Kickball.
Kickball, yep.
We did
the
kickball.
yearly kickball
Yes, we-
match against Mr.
The
Pitt's
all I
yeah,
class.
there's a
love, though.
yearly kickball match. Which to be, if people don't know, I mean, I don't want to. Okay, I'll just come out and say I've been keeping humble about this for a year, for over a year, almost a year now. But last year we had a kickball match between the AP Macro class and the AP World History. Happens every year, and we were down I think 3 points, and there was like 2 innings left. I come out in the second to last inning. I get on
Dang.
base. We were
Okay.
struggling just to get on base. We get a run.
Wow.
Next time I come in, I hit it. We get 2 more runs. And then I think the first one that I hit I hit a triple. So I'm not trying to say I brought us
Dang.
back into the game.
But you kind of
So
did.
maybe
But
you
when
should-
I
kinda did. You
but
kinda
when
did.
I kicked it, we happened to score more points.
So
You can draw your own conclusions from
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Okay, we have one more question for you. Ian, I'll let you just do this one.
What is your greatest fear
Going forward or just in general?
In general.
in general? We don't. It
In
doesn't even
life.
have to be about high school.
Or a fear that you're comfortable sharing into the camera.
I think my biggest fear is being alone.
Yeah.
I think I surround myself with a lot of people that are very supportive, like you guys, my friends and my family. And yeah, I think I hold a lot of fear about losing certain people that mean a lot to me.
Yeah. Me and Ian also, per usual, have to answer. You can go first.
I can't think of anything right now. I'll need a second.
My greatest fear, probably like, it's not graphic, but like dying in like just like a painful way. Like
That's
I feel like
understandable.
I hear stories about like people who just go out and like just a gruesome way. And I'm not, it doesn't scare me all the time, but I'm just like, I don't want to be that like 0.001% of people that like the worst thing ever happens to.
Like shark attacks or something.
Yeah.
One
Pretty
thing that's
scary.
like smaller and kind of silly. When I first moved into the house I live in right now, when you like use ice from the ice machine and it remakes it, it sounds like someone like tapping or knocking on the door.
Make some
And-
scary noises.
Dude, yeah, I didn't know about it, and I was like in the kitchen, and it was like pitch black out, and I just heard like tapping and knocking, and it was
oh my
scary.
gosh. That would be
That was scary. But then like on a deeper note, I'd say like not being unsuccessful, but like giving up and choosing something over like something I'm passionate about.
Like settling.
yeah,
for, like-
settling for less in a way that not compromise. Compromise is good, but settling for less or losing passion for like
That makes you feel like
money.
unfulfilled.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
doing something for the money. Because like obviously you need your resources, but I'd rather do something I care about and make a difference.
Right.
Okay, one thing that I forgot to write down here in our format, but we have to do. Our famous, our coveted, our one and only, that I stole from Emergency Intercom media section. This is the section where we will shout out a piece of film, shows, music,
Articles, books.
any form of media that you are consuming, online, physical, it doesn't matter. Shout it out, put the world on, let everybody know that you have good taste.
Calvin and Hobbes, the cartoon. Do either of you guys know that?
I do.
Dude, I
Is
love
that the one where he's
Calvin
like the
and Hobbes.
inventor?
It's a little kid with a
it a
tiger.
tiger?
Yeah, he's got like a
Oh.
stuffed animal tiger that's like his best friend,
was
and
thinking
he's like
something
alive in his imagination. He like goes to other planets and stuff.
Oh, I was
It's
thinking
so,
of like
it's, no, you say
What
Think of like Gromit and Wallace or
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace, yeah,
Gromit,
that's who I was
Gromit and
thinking
Wallace.
of. Okay,
But,
you go.
Yeah, I love those books. I used to read them. Same with Big Nate. I wasn't a Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I was a Big Nate kid. And then I've only watched the first episode, and I won't say too much about it, but uncomfortable show that I've heard some cool stuff about. Baby Reindeer, the main guy
heard
who
about that.
I don't know if he produced it or is just starring as like himself, but the guy who actually went through what he went through plays the character of himself.
Yeah.
So he has to like relive this.
That's crazy. I don't know why he would do
scary,
that.
Yeah, I've only
Super
watched the first
brave.
episode, but
It's very
it's
authentic.
interesting. Yeah,
I guess.
it's very fast paced, but they do it in a good way. So
Yeah. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Yeah. On a different note, I'd like to shout out Tom and Jerry. It's the cartoon of my childhood.
It's a very good cartoon.
Not the new one though. The old Tom and Jerry.
The 2D.
Yep.
My media. I can't shout out some of this. Shout out Lil B. His music, not him as a person.
who's Lil B? Can I see a picture?
Lil B, the bass god.
I've heard the name.
Play some of his music.
I
Not
can't.
really, you
I,
probably can't, yeah,
he has
based
the
off what you
song
said.
called "I'm Bill Clinton." I can't say the first word, but it's really funny. And he's like, "I'm Bill Clinton." it's a
I wonder
funny
what
song.
that's about.
He actually, Vaughn taught me this today. Vaughn Fox Huerta. He taught me that. You know the word how people will be like, "That's based."
Yeah.
That spawned from Lil B.
What?
Really?
Because Lil B is Lil B the based god.
Oh.
And apparently, like, if you look up like the meaning of it, it's Lil B. So he's the reason that like people are, because he originally said it because he was like based is like good. So people are
Dang.
saying based because of Lil B.
That's cool.
So shout out Lil B. Also
Trendsetter.
shout out Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking about grunge bands today, and I remembered the song "Black" by Pearl Jam, which is
Circle Band.
it's really good. And I know that Pearl Jam is like, it's my dad's favorite band of all time. And
I like
I know
Styx, right?
they're a good. He showed me a Styx song. It's not like his favorite. He likes Styx, yeah. But he showed me Pearl Jam, and it's his favorite band. Shout out Eddie Vedder, great voice.
Is that the main singer guy?
That's the lead singer. Any movies or shows you want to shout out?
I can shout out a not so local band, like a small band. My little cousin Avery, he has one. It's called like something Jam, based off Pearl Jam. He's in like 5th grade. But
Oh.
He made a band with his class.
That's awesome.
Like his
Cool.
class,
That's
and it was
really
called.
cool.
The
That's
name was
awesome.
based off like Pearl Jam or something.
That's great. I watched Parasite over last weekend.
Amazing movie.
It's
Very good movie.
It's a very good movie. I feel like I wish I wouldn't have known it was good before I walked into it because like
Did you know about it already?
Because you put your
before?
my expectations were so high and it met them, but it wasn't as like
grand.
yeah. The end. No, in my opinion, here's the thing. I think Act 1 and Act 3 are amazing. Act 2 it's really good, but like it's pretty stagnant. But I don't think
Well,
that's
it's like the setup.
I would say that's like that's kind of like
that's
what
why
it's meant to be.
Also, too, if you think about it, though, it's supposed to talk about how like a parasite like slowly builds and builds. So I think it's good. I just didn't expect it, and that's kind of why I'm glad. I didn't expect the movie to pan out that way. I'm kind of glad, but I wish I wouldn't have known because I feel like I would have had a more authentic
Yeah.
viewing
I went
experience.
in
I love the
with
process.
No expectations.
Same here, and it was
I didn't know much
amazing.
about the movie.
Yeah.
The flooding
Very,
scene
very
was
good movie.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love like all the like symbolism and like when you really look into it, it's great.
I want to know what the rock thing is that he holds like the entire movie.
it's
Yeah.
Actually, wait, I got to go
it's
reset the
partly
camera.
like a status symbol because it's like he gets it. He's like a really poor person that like they like can barely even afford like their home, and his richer friend gives it to him, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so awesome!" And it's how it's like even when you need money to like pay for your house and food, people look at this rock and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at all this."
Right.
And then I know like spoiler warning. I don't know if I should put it like say
How
it.
big of a spoiler is it?
Not really. Spoiler warning.
We can cut it out if it's too
But
much.
at the end,
Okay, Ian, tell us what's gonna. Oh wait, we were gonna say what's gonna be going on till I see you next time, but will there be a? Oh, there will be. It'll literally be like the last day of school.
Yeah, we're gonna have like one final outro episode. Exams, more AP exams. I just had my stats one. A lot of end of school year stuff. with like stats, we just went outside because we don't have much to do. Then we're gonna do an experiment. So
Hey.
hopefully, I know it will get hard for your exams, but gotta push through towards the end.
Yes, exam
Senioritis.
season
Exam
is
season is difficult.
soon. This might come out literally like one of the exam days. So good luck with that.
Yeah.
Not for the seniors though.
No. easy road for
Yep,
y'all.
easy
Okay.
road from here. One day
Now,
left.
for the most magical part of every episode, let's get into the mission of the day. I want whoever's listening or whoever's watching, just go up to a senior you know and that you miss. And even though,
Even though
they won't be in the building,
yeah, they won't be in the building. Somehow reach up and
give them a high
reach
five.
out. Yeah, give them a high five.
And
Jump and give them a high five on your way down.
if you can't high five them in person, give them a digital high five.
Like in TikTok when it offers you the 3 wave emojis that I accidentally have done to people before when they follow me back. Do that, and then that's their high five for graduating.
And let them know that you love them very much.
This is Eli Howland, Evan Matson, and Ian Vanderlucht.
Signing off. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.